These are the plays I expect to see next season from our D-line, wreaking havoc and causing disruption.
Philly, what it is, what it do? Your boy Mommy Depp, you're back in the biddy to come holler at you, man. Hey, I've been showing some love to our beloved Eagles, man, from different areas that we've been attacking. You know, in one of my videos, I talked about our DBs. Another video, I showed some love to Jalen Hurts. Another video, I showed love to our offense. And, you know, we've been doing a damn thing this offseason. You know, everything looked good on paper. I'm not going to give credit. I give credit to what he's done this offseason, but everybody's 0-0. So what we have on paper, it looks good, but now we got to go out there and put it together on the field and put our guys in the right position to be able to make plays and do everything how we expect them to be. But this video, man, we're going to show some love to our D-line, man. Them our jumper cables. You know when you put them jumper cables on that car and you turn the other car on and you hit the gas a bit, and that other car just get to starting, that's the same thing. That's how our D-line is. Once they get to going, the back seven play well. We're amazing once the D-line gets started. So, man, today we're going to shine some light on it, man. And hopefully, you know, we stay with a 43 scheme. I want us to, because that fits our mold and allow our guys to be able to stay fresh with our rotation and be able to go penetrating and go get the quarterback. Right now, you know, I took some real time to really sit here and think about who I feel that right now my projected starters should be on the D-line. You know, my two ends, I'm going young, but, you know, I want to go with youth because I don't want to just throw BG back into the line of fire. I understand, you know, he's a tenured, he's a seasoned veteran. He's been through all the trenches and everything, but he's just coming off injury. I want him to gradually build himself in there. So I'm not going to throw BG into the starting lineup off rip. So right now I got Sweat at one end and I got Barnett on the other end. You know, hopefully Barnett, he learned his lesson, you know, this past season, you know, with the boneheaded plays and the wrong timing of all the penalties that he's caused us throughout the past season. So hopefully he learned his lesson, you know, coming back on that 2-year deal. And, you know, we do the damn thing. You have some youth and some speed, because Barnett, first, his get-off is top tier. His get-off is top tier. So we definitely need a guy like that coming off the end. And then Sweat, his swiftiness and his quickness and his twitchiness off the edge as well, playing in a 9 technique, a 7 technique, and everything. His ability to be able to get off the blocks, get off the left tackle or right tackle. You could rotate either guy and put them on either side. So those are my starters at the ends. And then my two tackles I want in that 43 look. I want Fletch, of course. He's an automatic starter no matter what. I want Fletch and I want Jordan Davis in there. I want to put that young bull right next to Fletch. Because you know why? He's going to clog up that A gap. He's big enough to clog up the A gap and the B gap. So having him and Fletch, those two big bodies in the A gap, you got them playing maybe in a 1 technique or in the 0 technique, or probably have one of them over the center and have another one slightly next to him. And that's what I mean by 0 technique. And then 1 technique is on inside shade of the guard. So, you know, having those two guys will definitely help us in the run game. Because, you know, last year, man, especially when we played Dallas, when we played the Cowgirls week 3, man, Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, all they kept doing was running up the middle, running through the A and the B gap. We was playing cover 2 shell look, whatever. I'm not going to get into it. You know, Gannon going to make some adjustments this year, but that's neither here nor there. But Tony Pollard and then KC came back the following week. I believe we played KC week 4. The following week, they was running the ball with Hilaire and their other running back. So we have 2 guys in the middle, clogging up the middle. We definitely need those 2 guys, and they're athletic enough to be able to get penetration, do what they need to do, you know, make tackle for losses, etc., etc. And then, you know, my rotating guys, you know, I got BG, Hargrave, you know, Jordan Davis, you know, he's a rookie, so his speed of the game, you know, he's gonna get tired, whatever. Fletch need a breather. Send Hargrave in there. You got Milton Williams and you got Teron Jackson that we drafted last year. So you have some guys that you can replace when you want to give these guys a breather. Have the 2 young bulls at the end. Let them beat them fat guys. Let them beat them fat tackles in there. So now you could send in Teron Jackson. You could send in BG. You can send in K'Ron Johnson that we just drafted from Kansas. He's an edge rusher. He's an outside linebacker, but on certain packages, him and Reddick are outside linebackers, but on certain packages, I feel like they need to put their hand in the dirt and go after the quarterback. So those are my projections that I have for our starting D line, because we have to be better. We definitely have to be better, because this past season, man, that was not Eagle football. From the D line's perspective, that's not us. We're known to be ferocious. We're known to go after the quarterback. We're known to make plays behind the line of scrimmage. We're known to get a bunch of sacks. We're known to get a bunch of TFLs. We're known to get a lot of quarterback hits. We did not get a lot of quarterback hits last year. We did not get a lot of pressure last year. Our production was very low, and that's unacceptable from the type of standard that we have as far as from a D-line perspective. Our standard is very high. We had Jerome Brown and Reggie White. That's the Kickstarter right there. They started it off. And then trickling down, you had Javon Curse, you had Trent Cole, you had many other guys. I can't really remember off the top of my head right now. But the Super Bowl winning year, you had Chris Long, you had Fletch, you had what's his name, 93 Jernigan, you had BG, you had Barnett, you had plethora of guys that can sub in and out and be able to get penetration. We was one of the getting sacks when we won the Super Bowl, and even the year after that, we was that's always been our mantra, to go after the quarterback. So last year we didn't really have the production that we were supposed to have. So we got to do a better job in that. Sweat and Hargrave, they both averaged 7.5 sacks last year, and then Fletch had 3.5, and Burnett had 2 sacks last year. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Nah. Fletch is a future Hall of Famer. Hargrave and Sweat are very good players, so we ain't no way in hell we having these guys and we have this type of production. Ain't no way. Nobody can tell me if and buts or supposes or anything different. We're supposed to have success from the D-line, so we could take pressure off our backers and our corners and our DBs, because it's gonna free everything up. Why you think the past 2 Super Bowl winners they were freaking great on the defensive line? Rams, AD, Leonard Floyd, number 95, and then you had Vaughn. Year prior to that, Bucks, Sue, Shaq Barrett, JPP, Vita Vea. Great D-line, so it takes pressure off their back 7. So we definitely have to get back to getting to the quarterback and doing what we need to do. And lastly, Gannon got to turn his dogs loose. He got to turn his dogs loose. Let his dogs play. Let his dogs make the plays. Play to your player's strong suit. Play to their strengths. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get the results that you want. You're going to allow us to pin our ears back and go after the quarterback and do what we need to do. But this your boy, Miami Duffy, and man, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.